think initially, just on visiting, there was just a really nice atmosphere, really welcoming, very relaxed, a lot of kind of laughter going on, a kind of happy feeling. Everything just seemed... I found it hard at first to sometimes work out who the staff were and who the members were, which is really a positive. And I just saw such a wide variety over the 2 days. From the choir, which, although I knew that the choir would be rehearsing the second day, it was like listening to a professional choir. If I hadn't been told beforehand, I would easily have thought that there was a CD playing. It was so professional. The Cree studios that they have is, that's just fantastic and really quite inspiring to look at, and how that's used not just for as a kind of activity, it's also used when people are becoming a bit distressed, then they'll manage to maybe use that as a way for someone to get rid of that feeling of distress and actually make them feel in a more happy place again. So it's also got therapeutic uses as well as a kind of fun element to it. A lot of the support that the staff provide to the members then is out in the community, or perhaps initiatives that are going on in the community somewhere from memory: healthy eating, healthy living, sports, like woodland walks, that kind of activity going on. And what I also liked when I visited was that although there was a structured activities where it was staff from these various projects, the service here had also bought extra equipment themselves and had gone along and got extra training from the experts so that they could have more frequent activities in a similar vein, because they recognised how much the members enjoyed them and how much they got out of them. And I think that was really good to see, that there had, it wasn't just a case of we sit here and someone comes in and carries out the activity. They actually learned from it, bought some equipment, and were able to do it in between times as well. A lot of the time when we're carrying out inspections, it's looking through a lot of paperwork, and it's really quite kind of dry, I suppose. And yeah, you'll go and speak to people, and you'll get a bit more feedback then. But I think what I liked here was the manager kind of stepped back, and I was able to go and speak to members themselves, and they were showing me. So they were saying to me, "Come and see this. We've got these talking points in the wall. That's my voice on there. I'm the secretary for the committee, and I update here. There was an advocacy worker that comes in once a week. Again, the members could say to me, "Yep, we press that button. We know when she's in next." And I think that's what I really liked, was the fact that it wasn't just the staff or the manager saying, "Oh, here's what we do. Here's some pictures." The members, it came across that they really owned it, and they were also the people that were showing me things and telling me the benefits. I think even what they have too, which I haven't seen anywhere else, you do see where there's like an appointed member of staff on duty. But here they've also got one of the committee members. So when you come in at the front door, I don't know if you noticed, as well as saying, "Oh, this is the person in charge," from a staff point of view, they've got this is the person from the committee that's here today. So again, if the members have got any issues or concerns or ideas, then they've got a point of contact, and I suppose their picture and the information about it, everything's kind of got an equal amount to whether it's a staff member or whether it's an actual member that uses the service. And that just comes through, I think, in everything. It's that real kind of equal feeling of who's running the show. It's not one or the other. And again, members were saying about ideas that they had, and they would say to me, "Beth will listen, and she'll really kind of, well, let's give it a go, let's give it a try," rather than, "Oh, I don't know about that," or she'll just say, "Well, if it doesn't work, it doesn't work, but we'll give it a go." And from that, I think that's where a lot of the different activities and even the Cree studios, that's how they've came about, because they've just given it a go, and yeah, it's been worthwhile.